Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-November 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and get into it. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of November. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's go ahead and get into it. Pisces, column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. For that column, we have the summary affirmation card of dependability. So definitely you were being counted on for something for these last few weeks or month. But let's see what other messages I can give you here. Let's see what cards we've got coming through. Okay, first up we have the Chariot. Somebody once described the Chariot to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. I feel like you're almost earning somebody's trust. Interesting meaning with that dependability card, but it's like we're earning somebody's trust. We're building a relationship here, and this is kind of the path to it with the Chariot card. The Chariot card can also be a new vehicle, so some of you maybe got a new car these last few weeks. Up next we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving. Again, there's this kind of give and take, this relationship, this trust that's being built at this point. And it's coming from both sides, trying to earn each other's trust mutually here. And at the bottom we have the Magician. The Magician is a card of inspired action. So we have a motive, we have a reason for doing this. But nice thing with the Magician card, anything is possible here. So this is about turning your visions into reality. So I think, again, we want to build the trust, we want to have this relationship, and we're making all the right moves to do so. Let's go and take a look at clarifiers, though, and see what other messages I can provide you. First, we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, having too many burdens. It does seem like there's a lot going on. I don't know so much for you, Pisces, but for the other person. So this is just something to keep in mind as we move forward, building this trust, building this relationship. If there's a day where they seem kind of out of tune, it does seem, Pisces, that there's a lot happening. There's stress, exhaustion, lots of burdens on the other side here. The next card we have is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is a card of finding out information. This is a card of communication. Again, this is a give and take. This is going to take both parties to get this relationship to this trust where we want it to be. And at the bottom here, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is feeling like we have to protect ourselves against competition. It's defending ourselves or some of our beliefs. So we want to be kind of cautious of this as well. If we're on the defense too much, this could hinder that trust or hinder this relationship slightly as well. So I think we've done a good job. Again, it's very dependable. I think we're making good progress on this journey here. Taking a look now at our next column, we're going to talk about anything coming for the remainder of November. So quick summary affirmation card here. We have the card Brilliance. I love to see this, Pisces. It means we're really going to have a brilliant next few weeks. It's such a reminder of how brilliant you are. All in all, a nice card. Love when we get a summary affirmation card like Brilliance. But let's see what messages we've got here. First up, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card of making bold moves, making big moves. This card is a card of courage. It's a card of being in a position of power. Again, we're in the position where we can make big moves these next few weeks here. So keep that in mind, Pisces. The next card we have is the 9 of Pentacles. Lovely card, especially a good one for money. This is material abundance, happiness. This is financial gains. This is enjoyment. This is luxury. I do feel like you're going to make some pretty significant money moves. The Nine of Pentacles is just a money specific card. So I'm feeling again like potentially some money moves coming for you. And at the bottom here we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very tolerant, very empathetic. Very much so a leadership card though, again. So you're taking the lead. You're in the position to make the moves in these next few months, Pisces. So again, you're in the lead. You're taking the lead on these things. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Wands, this is some sort of new undertaking. This is the bold move we're getting ready to take. This is the project we're taking on, the action we're taking on, a new job, a new investment, whatever this new project may be, but that's the bold step into this new thing here. So it does seem like we're going to kick that off in these next few weeks. The next card we have is the Knight of Swords. If you look at this card, you see how quickly both the horse and rider are moving with the Knight of Swords. Things are going to happen really fast here. So we're going to see those gains. We're going to see that enjoyment relatively quickly. And at the bottom we have the Emperor. The Emperor is a card of being very strategic, being very long-term. The Emperor is also a card of leadership. So again, you're in the position to make the move. You're taking the lead here, Pisces. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. So a quick money message to start us off with here. What's your money color? Pay attention to the colors you are wearing when you attract the most abundance. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses we run, investments we have, anything we associate with money. Interesting spread so far here, Pisces. Let's take these one by one. First, we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles has a ton of different meanings. It does look like there's some financial worry here, though. Some worry, potentially some worry related to career or money. Looking at our next card, we have the Tower cards. There's some sort of tower moment, some sort of upheaval, something that doesn't go as planned. I assume that's what's causing the worry. I always tell people with the Tower card, we plan for A, B, C, and D, E, F ends up happening. So it's a change. The nice thing about the Tower card is this always takes us where we need to go long term. So the Tower card can be very much so like a course correction card. But again, I feel like this thing that happens, that's what's driving the worry there. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. This can be a card of new conflicts. So again, I feel like this is whatever the Tower situation is. This thing that pops up that's causing us some worry here. Let's take a look though at what our clarifiers are. First up, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is typically a love card. It's like Prince or Princess Charming, Knight in Shining Armor, very romantic, very proposal-like, but it is again kind of the Knight in Shining Armor, Prince or Princess Charming. When we see in a money column, this is more about the opportunity on the other side. So I'm really feeling confident that there is another opportunity here for you. So something's going to change in your current reality here, Pisces, but there's going to be a grander opportunity on the other side, an opportunity that you're really interested in. The next card that we have is the King of Cups. We already talked about the King of Cups earlier, but again, we're in the position of power here. You're going to be able to make move from this point with the Tower. Again, the Tower won't be necessarily something that we want, but this is saying we're going to have the ability to move forward from whatever this is. And at the bottom, we have the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. It's fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. So I feel like something is maybe going to turn your world upside down a little bit, but then we have really nice clarifier cards here saying that there is another opportunity right on the other side of this. So think less about how things didn't go as planned and look more to what the opportunity is, what's available to you on the other side of this. Okie dokie. Now we're going to talk about anything related to love. So our next column here, the card says, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Pisces. First up, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. There's something in the love life right now that you want that you don't have, Pisces. So we're going to unpack that a little bit more. But again, here's a desire, here's something we want. The next card we have is the Strength card. This is oftentimes like a card of self-love, self-respect, but this is also very much so a courage card. Of course, the lion on the card meaning courage. So it's like we need to have the courage to go after these things that we want. Again, there's something we want that we don't have at this point. And at the bottom we have the Fool card. The Fool card again is our first card in the Major Arcana. Fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. So again, there's something we want, the courage to go after it, and then here is the new thing that we want. So I really like the progression of this. So it's really going to come down to the courage to go after whatever this love missing is for you, Pisces. Looking at our clarifiers, we have the Repeat Strength card. Again, a card of self-love, self-respect, but most importantly, the courage to go after that desire. The next card we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a card of being very strategic, very intentional, very thoughtful. So I feel like we can create a plan here and then very strategically go after this thing that you want. There is a path to obtain whatever it is that you want in terms of love here, Pisces. And at the bottom, nice way to echo that message with the Empress. The Empress is a card of creation. It's a card of abundance. So speaking to the ability to have an abundance of love here. But in terms of creation, again, the ability to create whatever that desire is that you're looking for, that thing is that you want. The Empress is also a card of pregnancy and fertility. So if you're hoping to grow your family, that's a good card for you as well. Okie dokie. Last but not least here, Pisces, now our fifth and final column, a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card Efficiency. For those of you that don't know me personally, I work in business efficiency, so I love efficient card. Not only are you getting a lot done this month, Libra, Pisces, not only are you doing a lot this month, you're doing it very effectively, you're doing it very efficiently. So we're getting a lot done and we're doing a good job of getting a lot done. But let's take a look and see what messages we've got here. See what messages I can give you from this final column. First up, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a circle of support card. If you have a lot on your plate and a lot of things to do here, Pisces, don't hesitate to leverage your circle of support. Leverage somebody that can help you get things done. That could be part of your efficiency. You don't necessarily have to do every little piece of it. Potentially some other people can help. The other nice thing about this Three of Cups card, this is a celebrations card, so I feel like this is getting a lot of things complete, and because they're complete, then there's this sense of celebration that's happening. The next card we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of stress, exhausted, having a lot going on. You could be feeling like you're in a low place. I feel like you're feeling this only because we have so much to do here, Pisces. So again, leverage that circle of support. We need to think about the most efficient way to knock out these gazillion things on our to-do list. And at the bottom here, we have the Page of Swords. This is a card of finding out some sort of information. I feel like you could just be finding out about all the things that need to happen, perhaps. But let's clarify and see what other information I can give you here. The first clarifier we have is the Death card. I always like to mention, for those that don't know, the Death card does not actually mean death. But this is some sort of transition. This is some sort of moving forward. This is making progress. Again, I feel like we're kind of in a low spot. We're feeling low because we have so many things to do. And the only way to start to climb out of the hole here is to start to march forward. So we're marching forward with the Death card here. The next card that we have is the Seven of Swords. If you take a look at this card, the person's gathering up their swords and they're starting to move on. Again, you have to just get moving here, Pisces, to get these things underway. At the bottom here, we have the Lovers card. The Lovers card is a card of strength together. It's a card of partnership. Again, I encourage you to leverage your circle of support to help you make more progress, help you be more efficient in these things that need to get done in these next few weeks. Okay, now I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the 5 of clubs. This is number 33 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2, we have the 10 of clubs. This is number 50 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the 10 of diamonds, the number 8 card. That's going to be a no. So yes, yes, no there for you, Pisces. If you watched your video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of November. Your crystal this month is Moonstone. This is good for feminine energy, devotion. It really helps your intuition as well, and then kind of keeping that crazy at bay. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Pisces, your healing note says, the best things in life are free, and it's important to never lose sight of that. So look around you. Wherever you see friendship, loyalty, laughter, and love, there is your treasure. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make donation. But thank you so much, Pisces, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your November.